Hi, it's Sean McCann from Stan James. Welcome to a preview of this weekend's sporting action. We can only start at Anfield. Sunday's game between Manchester United and Liverpool. Liverpool have lost their last four. Are they in turmoil? Question mark. Well, they did the double over Manchester United last year, and remember on one occasion, famously, at Anfield without Gerrard and Torres, the 15-8 to win on Sunday. United 6-4 and a draw 11-5. United were wonderful in Moscow yesterday. When you think they were without Giggs, Carrick, Fletcher, Rooney, et al. I thought it was a wonderful performance, but almost the ultimate Champions League performance. Forget the last, the goal only coming in the last 10 minutes. It really was a thorough performance. But they won't want to go to Anfield. They're amongst the feeling of trepidation, certainly with Sir Alex Ferguson. This is the game that gets the hairs on the back of his end stand. He doesn't want to lose to Liverpool, and I don't think he will, but I'm not convinced at this stage either that they'll win. I think they'll draw 11-5, probably 1-1. And interesting, Michael Owen as well hasn't had a kick at Anfield for another club, for Newcastle United when he went back in the Premier League. He really was almost embarrassed at the lack of service he got. It'll be interesting if he gets off the bench on Sunday. First live game is between Wolves. Wolves 12-5 against Villa, 11-10. The draw is also 12-5. Wolves, well, almost in turmoil until last week. Then they got an excellent point at Goodison Park. Previously they'd conceded 5 at the Stadium Light, then got beat at home by Portsmouth, but they were very good last week. They had a go at Everton and played Sylvain Ivan Blakes up front alongside Kevin Doyle, who scored. Villa, well, at the moment, if Bonlahor doesn't score, it's just the central defenders. Richard Dunn scored in the last 2 home games at Villa Park, also hit the bar for Ireland. And out of those two, I think Richard Dunn's around about 33-1 to score the first goal, probably overpriced at this moment in time, but I think they'll get a point. Wolves, I probably think it will be a 1-1 score. The other game live on Sky this weekend is Arsenal. They travel to the Bowling Ground to play West Ham. West Ham 6-1. 2's on for Arsenal. Bowling Ground, normally Upton Park is a fortress for West Ham. They haven't won so far this season, but they haven't been beaten heavily. Let's get it right. They only lost in the odd goal in 3 to Spurs, the odd goal in 5 to Liverpool, and then drew 2-2 with Fulham. A match against Fulham they should have won. West Ham will, sooner or later, climb the table. Probably not. In the next 3 games are Sunderland away, Villa at home, and then Everton at home. So it may take them a month to get. I think they play Burnley and Hull after that. So I think West Ham, the odds are 7-2 to be relegated. They certainly will not be relegated. This is a decent West Ham, and Frank Zola is a good manager. However, I do think that they will lose on Sunday in what should be a very entertaining game. Other games on Sunday: Bolton 13-8 against Everton, 15-8 in the draw, 12-5. I think Bolton will win this. Everton play this evening in the Stadium Light in Lisbon. There's a massive amount of Evertonians going over, but the bottom line is they drew 1-1 with Stoke, drew 1-1 with Wolverhampton Wanderers in the last 2 games, and that didn't flatter Everton. That's all they deserved, Everton, on those occasions. And I think Bolton probably a bit too physical at this moment in time for Everton. I think they'll get a result there. That whole Portsmouth game is fascinating. Both of them 4-11 to be relegated. And I think Portsmouth possibly, I think Hull, with respect to Phil Brown and what he's done, he did a wonderful job to keep them in the Premier League last season, but I think they're down 4-11, but also wouldn't back them at 6-4 from 13-8 for Saturday's encounter home to Portsmouth. I think Portsmouth are the value there. We've also got cricket. Hoping we're on New South Wales. We put up last week 130. They're now in the final. They played Cape Cobras or Trinidad and Tobago. They play in a minute. We've also got action between the first one-day international on Sunday morning between India and Australia. Really looking forward to that. The X Factor, hope you were on Richard Loney last week, 130. We put him up. Don't think the Twins, however bad they are, it would appear, the mischievous British public are behind them. They will not go out this week, I don't think either. Miss Frank, I think 130. Rachel, she may be limited, but I think it'll be Rachel and Miss Frank, and I just think Miss Frank will go out at 130. The big game of the weekend is at Anfield. In Rafa we trust. Do you? Be lucky.